What up, guys? It's your brother Joe here, and welcome to F2 Road to Career Mode on F1 2019. What this is basically is this is us setting up for career mode, but rather than just doing the scenarios that are set on the F1 career mode, I thought, you know what, beforehand we'll do a season of F2. Without further ado, let's try and qualify in Bahrain. I am playing as Mick Schumacher. The goal is, overall, to finish in the top 3 in the standings. But this is the Bahrain Grand Prix, the first event of the season. I'm excited. And races are 50% of the actual F2 distances, so like I said, this should be good. It'd be nice to have had a time to reference there. Oh, there we go, Jack Aitken, 44.0. As we finish the first lap of my current qualifying run. De Vries is currently on pole with a 43.2. I currently go 4th and a 44 dead. We'll do one more lap in this run and then I'll pit in for tyres. Oh, cheers, Correa. It's not a bad end to it, though. Can we get flat? Yes, we can. That's a purple middle sector. Absolutely nailed the middle sector that time. I did do a cheeky track extension, but we'll overlook that for now. Last corner. Both apexes kissed beautifully. I'm 8 tenths up, so this should be a decent lap. We're up to second. Oh, that is close.
So qualifying is complete,
and in the end, that lap was good enough for 4th. It's Latifi, Aitken, De Vries, and myself on the second row.
Okay, the run into turn 1 isn't too long, so the pack will be...
The pack are going to be pretty bunched into that first corner. Right then, first F2 race of the season. We got 16 laps to try and win the race. Let's go. It's an okay start. We're still in the top, in the hunt. Going to try and stay safe through the first corner. Latifi and De Vries are rubbing. That might give me a run at them, but I've got sideways out the corner, and that's not what I needed to do. But we're in P4 at the start. It's a decent start, and now we've got to try and get after De Vries. Right, the pit window is lap 5 to 7, so do I go for a cheeky little undercut or not? All depends what they're doing. So the added... Oh! Joe, don't commentate and drive at the same time. So the added challenge that is, of course, with the 2019 game and all 2019 based races is that you get the bonus point for the fastest lap. Aitken and Latifi are getting close for the lead, and that's keeping us in quite close contention because De Vries will be thinking, how can I capitalise on this? And we're going to be thinking exactly the same. As Daniel Ricciardo once said, I don't want to let them breathe. Tell you what, when DRS comes into effect, this is going to make things more intense. We're going round the outside of Delatraz round there. That was never going to work. That's put us wide. Delatraz, sorry, De Vries. I do beg your pardon. We had a cheeky look round the outside there. That was only ever going to end one way. But now it's getting interesting because the front two are hard racing. De Vries, I think, is just doing what I'm doing, waiting back to see what happens. So the pit window opens on lap 5. I might do a little cheeky pit stop then and hope I can hold the tyres out. Oh, a little look on De Vries. He's really given me no room there, but I've taken what little room there was and we're now up into P3. Oh, that's wide. We're still with them. Latifi was a little bit compromised out of there. We might have a run on Nicholas Latifi here for second place. They're coming across. They're doing a Rosberg. No, I'm backing out of that one. I elected to back out of that one. Collision with De Vries. Fuck off. I was trying to avoid Latifi. Oh, this is something else. Right, we're going to have a look at Aitken here. Latifi, sorry, here for second. Little bit of contact, but that's the move done. You've got to take your opportunities where they come. And now we are up to Jack Aitken, as we are going to go very wide here. That's very wide. We may lose positions. We lose to Latifi. De Vries tries to take advantage, but Latifi, we got a better exit somehow. Side by side with Latifi. I'm going to back out. I don't particularly feel confident enough to do the overtake round there. Oh, this is some pretty hard racing. Down the inside. That's one of my, I'd say that was one of my smoothest overtakes, but we've gone a little bit deep. Latifi might have a comeback on me.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance.
Yeah, Latifi's going to have a look at the inside. Space given. Latifi gets the move done. But we are going to box. And I think a few of them have got the same idea. Let's try and jump this little battle.
Go, exit now. We're racing on the exit. Go now.
So we've made the exit. Giotto's out of the race. So Luca Giotto is out just as we come out of the pit.
Strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
That, if we get a virtual safety car, that is going to hurt us big time considering the strategy we're trying. Right, here we go then. Where do we come out? There's a lot of cars in the pits. We've done them all. We have taken the lead. And that undercut working beautifully for us. Because while they were all racing away, we have seized the undercut and taken the lead here at Bahrain. And Zio's made up a lot of positions as well because they pitted with me and are now second. So we've all had the same idea. While Aitken, Latifi and De Vries are all scrapping, pit in, capitalise. We've got a yellow flag. I think that might be Latifi. I'm not sure. Yes, Latifi is out of the session. I tell you what though, I really haven't shaken Joe off yet. They're still right with me. So if I make a mistake, he's going to be right there to punish me.
Quick tyre update for you. Everything's looking nice and tidy on our end. Let us know if you start to feel any issues.
Jeff, I'd really prefer it if you didn't talk to me in the middle of a corner, because that is so distracting. But yeah, I haven't shaken Zio off at all. They are right with me. I made a slight mistake at the end of Sector 1 there. Oh, we made another one there, but I think we'll get away with that one.
By 10.3 seconds.
Oh, here he comes. He's having a little look there. He's not quite with me yet, so we probably will have some defending to do. Like I said, this race isn't won yet. Here he comes at DRS. He's on me here. I've got to try and hang him around the outside because he's got the inside. He's locked up a bit, which might help me on the outside. He's still there on my right. I'm going to hang it out here. And I think he's given up, and we hold on to the lead. But here we are now on the last lap. Zio has caught up to me again a bit, but that's purely because, you know, I'm not really pushing it anymore. I'm just taking it easy, just bringing it home. I'm pretty much cruising at this point. Just bringing it home for the win. We're going to take the win, and it looks like we're going to get the fastest lap point as well. So it is going to be maximum take from the first race, full house, fastest lap and the win. We didn't exactly get pole. I don't know if F2 give points for pole position. We'll have a look at the standings at the end. But we're coming out of the last corner now, and it is going to be P1 for me, Mick Schumacher. First win of the season, first race. That is a good result.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing. Well done.
A great win then for the Prema team today.
Ben Daly, is that you?
Valsecchi, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
I think they kept a cool head. That's why they won today. Smooth, steady, everything bad that happened to them, they handled it calmly and professionally. That's what let them focus on getting the best out of everything else. The car, the strategy, they managed to keep out of trouble the whole way around.
It looks like it's time for the victory ceremony once again, as I can see the drivers beginning to make their way out for the celebrations. You can see it on their faces. It's another marvellous team win for Prema today. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Challenge. Mick Schumacher takes the lead of the Drivers' Challenge.
And there we go. Oh, we got 2 bonus points for fastest lap. Okay. And there is the top 10 then. So we got Zhou, Aitken, De Vries, Jordan King in 5th, Della Traz, Seta Camera, and Sean Galeo will take the
Goodbye for now then. We really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again.
reverse grid pole. And in 9th and 10th... Oh, so Latifi does get bonus points for pole position. I need to look at these rules. But Latifi's got 4 points there. We've got a win and fastest lap. And Galeo will take the reverse grid pole. Right, so we're now in race 2. And I did some research. And apparently the feature race pole position is worth 4 points. So... we're now in the sprint race. It's 12 laps long. Oh, I struggle to take these tyres 11, so you've got to be really careful with the tyres. But we are away anyway for the sprint race. And look at Lacey up there. Just owning that first corner. De Vries has made contact. But Giuliano Alesi is the one that really made up ground there from what I think was 9th to 5th. What a start. Oh, I don't want to hit De Vries. Well, I've done that anyway. We're rubbing wheels. But I've taken 6 from him. So Latifi scoring 4 points without finishing. We're around to Lacey there. That's a move that can't work, but it did work. And we have taken 5th place. And you can see Galeo and Sete Camera going at it now. We're going to ride on board with Sete Camera as he has the outside line. There is a little bit of wheel banging going on there. But Sete Camera then just takes the lead. Sergio Sete Camera sets the fastest lap. No, Nick De Vries has set the fastest lap. De Vries is the one on the march. Galeo defends again from Della Traz. Oh, Galeo's gone wide. Does this present an opportunity for us to go down the... No. I was thinking a little nip up the inside there if Della Traz was compromised, but he wasn't compromised enough. Oh, DRS. And now we've got to defend from King, who's getting interested. Not letting these two breathe. Then we got Galeo, Della Traz, myself. Oh, going a little bit wide on the exit there. We've got DRS though. The problem is, this is the stage. Everybody's got DRS on everybody. Della Traz going to the left. I'm going to try and take an opportunity on both of them here. That's not worked. And I've just clambered into Galeo. Della Traz goes to the inside. I'm going to go for them both. And that is the move on both of them. I've got a collision warning, but I am now free to go after Sete Camera. No, I'm not, because Delatraz is going up my inside. Where is he? Where is he? I don't know, but we've gone horribly deep there. We've gone horribly deep, and that's allowed Delatraz, Galeo, and King through. But King's not having this one easy, because we're still alongside. And that is 4th place back. That was silly. I spent my entire race having DRS. What's gone on the straight?
Caution, caution.
I can't overtake
Virtual
now.
safety car, virtual safety
VSC!
car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta.
Oh, Sete Camera is out of the race! Sete Camera, who was leading so convincingly, has pulled out of the race with a mechanical issue.
Slow your pace immediately. Virtual
VSC
safety car is
ending.
ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for
VSC
green.
ending, but he's going very slow as Galeo.
The track is clear.
And now
Green
we've
flag.
got a green flag situation. The race is back underway. And I tell you what, Galeo and Delatraz once again getting close. I'm not going to have a look there. That would have been silly. But, oh dear, these two getting very close again. De Vries now up to 4th with the fastest lap. So we've got to get a bit of a move on here. We'll drop back after that first corner. Oh, cheeky. Cheeky, but we've done Galeo there. And that is the 2nd place move done. Oh, that was too close. Oh, we've got extremely... Oi! That was not a mistake we could have afforded to make at all. As Correa drops out of the session, we went wide to try and avoid, and we've now lost even more positions. The mistakes are cropping their way in here. But now I've got a challenge. I'm sorry, Nick De Vries.
is in first
I
place.
want that place back. So if you kindly wouldn't mind, thank you. That was easy. This is where it's going to happen then. Galeo's going to the inside. We're going to try the outside here. Just about holding it then, but he's going to be compromised on the exit. And I tell you what, I've never seen an overtake here before, but we still haven't. Seen one round here though, and that is 2nd place back in our hands. And it's now time to put pressure on Delatraz, but not before Sean Galeo has another look. He's got space up the inside, and he's taken it, but he's locked up, so we're going to try and hang it on the outside. Little bit wide, and now we've got to defend again. All this time, Delatraz is going to be rubbing his hands together, thinking, you know what, guys, you two scrap amongst yourselves. Galeo on the inside, and he's gone deep, and he's forced me deep with him, but we're still side by side, going into the first corner, and I'm just...
Be careful. We think you're going
I
to start
make it
losing
clear
some tyre grip around now.
that I've had enough, and I just push him out the way, and that is P2, and it is now time to try and get back after Delatraz if we can. Meanwhile, behind me, Galeo and De Vries are absolutely scrapping it out round there. De Vries trying to hold on to it, but Galeo not giving up easy, and he's still alongside there. And I look behind me, and De Vries has got it done. So now we've got to try and get after Delatraz if we've got the tyres to do it. There's still 5 laps to go, so with 3 laps left to run. Oh, that's not going to work. That's going to go completely wide, and I'll let him back go through. I don't know why I tried that one. I think, to be fair, I misjudged my braking spot and went wide, and I was very lucky I didn't take Delatraz with me. Sooner than later, as Delatraz goes defensive, we go to the outside. We've gone wide again, and Delatraz keeps it ahead. And De Vries just brings that gap down. And down the inside of Delatraz, is that going to be the move done? Yes, it is. Down the inside of Delatraz, we've taken the lead with 2 laps to go.
Good job.
But he's
Nice
right
overtake.
there. He is right there. We now ride on board then with Nick de Vries as he goes for the outside on Delatraz, and I think he might just take it. Yeah, that is the job done. So it's 2 of 2 for us then here at Bahrain. We don't get the fastest lap in race 2, but we get a feature race and a sprint race win. Not a bad start. Not a bad place to start.
Great effort there from Kramer to take the victory today. Davide, what do you think made the difference here?
This is why I love this sport. Their car dominated the track today. You could tell they went in full of confidence, with a clear strategy in place. They displays excellent knowledge of the track and made it count when it comes to some of those more tricky corners, allowing them to make huge gains on some of the less confident runners. I guarantee the fans will certainly be talking about today for a long time to come.
As we look back on a thrilling race here today, we can now see the drivers take their places on the podium. It's a familiar sight by now, as it's another successful F2 win for Kramer. After this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a good result for Mick Schumacher, who extends his advantage at the top of the championship. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
Well, after a drive like that, it's got to be Nicolas Latifi. Very clean, very smooth. You can be really pleased with that.
And now a look at the team standings. Kramer moved to the top of the table. That's the end of today's race. Thank you for joining us, and I'm sure you'll agree it was a great race and sets us up nicely for the next instalment in a few weeks' time. Take care. From Davide and I, it's goodbye.
So it's a bit of a wretched time for Nicolas Latifi, but he takes 11th, and I believe he gets the fastest. Does that count? Because he didn't finish in the points. Let's have a look at the standings. No, so that didn't count because he didn't finish in the points, but there we are. 16 clear of Nick de Vries, 19 clear of Aitken, and 20 of Zhou. So it's a great start to the season, a great start to our campaign. Giuliano Alesi, that start in race 2 was something else, so that's what netted him some good points there, and naturally Prema are leading. Well, this has been a great start, but can we carry this on in Baku? It's going to be a very different challenge altogether. Thank you for watching this instalment. See you again soon. Till then, bye-bye.